edutainment. That's right, edutainment. That's what I'm going to bring you today. Hi everybody, it's Martin Seville, that family man, that coach, that speaker, that author that helps people with their stress, their worry, living with purpose and building their confidence and their self-esteem. And at the moment, helping an awful lot of people around the world to try to remain calm and talk through their worries about the current situation, and then find new habits and new routines, and also that space for us to reflect on the opportunity that the extraordinary times have given us. And a lot of my videos up to now has been about the support that I can offer you. And I'm also aware that, that's serious stuff. We are talking about people's lives. We're talking about how they're feeling, the well-being of them and their loved ones. What I'd like to bring in amongst all of that is just a little bit of entertainment as well. Some education and some entertainment. Hence, edutainment. And so I was thinking, who could I bring in that would be really wisdomous and could make this a little bit more entertaining? Who could I rely on that has got the key messages that we need right now to help us get through the following days and weeks? And I was thinking, all of a sudden, I know, there's a Bitmoji for that. And so I went into my Bitmoji, and you know what? Turns out my mate Moji is very wisdomous, and he's got lots and lots of good ideas and good facts about what's going on at the moment, and indeed what we can do during our time whilst we're in a more confined space than we usually would be in our homes. So, with the help of this guy, Moji and Martin are going to try and educate and entertain you going forward. Today, what we thought, we needed some groundwork. We needed to just get the basics done, okay? And the basics are about what we're supposed to be doing right now. So, take it away, buddy. What's the first thing that we should be doing? Oh, right. By now, each and every one of us should be Olympic hand washers. If there was an Olympic event on hand washing, I'm pretty sure that most of us would come a dead finish. Yeah? It would be the best dead heat in the history of the Olympics, because we should already be Olympic style hand washers. What's the other thing that we're not supposed to do? We're not supposed to touch our face, because if we've got germs on our hands and we put them all over our face, they're going to go in our mouth, up our nose, to our eyes, and guess what? We'll become ill. This stuff ain't rocket science. What's the other thing? If you're ill, stay at home. Well, actually, this has been extended now, because just stay at home. Whether you're ill or whether you're not ill, whether you've got the virus or you haven't got the virus, just stay at home. It's simple. Really, really simple. Let's just reflect on this. I think sometimes it's the simplicity of what we're being asked to do that gets in our way, especially when the human race has created such a complicated world. If you've got any type of cold before these extraordinary times, you'd have been washing your hands a little bit more often, because you'd be coughing, sneezing, catching them in your hanky. So you're going to be wary of washing your hands and not spreading the germs to other people in your family. You're not going to be trying to touch your face, or somebody will be telling you, don't touch your face, you're going to spread it all over the place. You're not really supposed to go to work and go and socialise if you're feeling really ill, because guess what? You'll spread it around to everybody else, especially in those air-conditioned offices. So we're not being asked anything different to what we should already be doing when we get ill anyway. I know there's a lot of bravado out there, and it's like, we got to carry on. I'm not going to take sick leave. This isn't going to get me down. Yeah, well, germs, viruses, colds, this is how they spread. So the simple stuff is really effective. And the thing is, what were we talking about, Moji? What were we talking about? We're talking about facts. That's right, facts. Because what we want to do is we want to avoid the drama. Oh, the drama llamas going on right now. My suggestion, my recommendation is stick to the facts. Absorb what the government is asking you to do. The simple stuff. Observe what the World Health Organization is asking us to do. In the UK, pay attention to what the NHS is telling us to do. Those are the facts. Everything else is speculation, is rumour, is gossip, is misinformation, is catastrophization. It is all served to make people more anxious, more stressed, more worried about the current situation. And indeed, even fueling people's frustration and anger with other people. None of that serves you. The only thing that we can control is what's in our control. We can't control other people. Let other people deal with that. Let the authorities deal with that. You control your life. So the facts and avoiding the drama, really, really important, as well as just doing those basics right. Yes, this is show them the maths. This is what Moji is asking me to do. Show you the maths in this. You see, because some people think, oh, this is like flu, or this isn't even as bad as flu. I mean, come on. Yeah, we've had that for a few weeks now. And all this social distancing and physical distancing and isolation, all these really, quite frankly, scary terms. But really, it's all just about keeping safe. Now, I've done some research on this virus that we've got at the moment. Well, not all of us. That's going around at the moment. I've done some research on this, and the facts are pretty stark. Let me tell you this. If you've got the flu, I'm talking proper flu, right? On average, and this is medical, scientific stuff, right? On average, you will infect, if you go about your business, you will infect 1.3 people. Okay, so you will be responsible for 1.3 people also getting the flu. I'm not quite sure what constitutes a 0.3 of a person. Maybe that's a small child. Let's call it one adult and one small child. Those 1.3 people, that one adult and a child, then spread it to another 1.3 and another 1.3. And those people, they spread it to another 1.3, 1.3, 1.3. You get the gist. After 10 layers of this multiplying 1.3, 1.3, you, because you went about your business and spread this, you are responsible after 10 layers of that. And that's not where it stops. This is just 10 layers as an example. You're responsible for 14 people getting the flu. And you've got to remember, some of these people will be elderly, more susceptible, have asthma. If they get things like this, it can be really, really serious. It's not just a sniffle and a cold. And actually, proper flu, as anybody would know who's had it, is actually really severe even when you are healthy. It knocks you out. So if you've got the flu and go about your normal business, you go to work, then you're going to, and that air conditioning will up the numbers, I would suggest. But if you've got the flu, 1.3 people, you're responsible for 14 people getting the flu after 10 layers of that. Let's skip to this coronavirus that's happening right now. Here's some education for you. And Moji's getting excited about this because this is, yeah, it is. Yeah. The coronavirus is more contagious than the flu. It is also more impactful than the flu because it goes into any type of weakness within your system. If it finds a weakness, it then explodes. Okay? It takes advantage of any weakness in our system. Whether you know you've got an underlying condition or not. And many of us know if we've got an underlying condition. I'm asthmatic, so I'm at risk. I know friends who are diabetic. Some people don't know they've got an underlying condition, which is why everybody should be staying at home, because you just don't know. Now, this is more contagious. So on average, if you go about your business, you will infect 3 people, not 1.3, but 3 people. And those 3 people, if they went about their business, they would infect 3 people each. And if we went through the same 10 layers, you would have been responsible for, because you went about your business and then infected 3 other people, just on average, you would be responsible for 59,000 people getting the virus. Not 14, not 59, 59,000 people getting the virus. Let that sink in. Indeed. This is why we're being asked to stay at home and not observe our usual routines. This is why, whilst numbers seem relatively low in some countries, we're being asked to do this, because if we carry on as normal, you can imagine how very quickly the cases and, of course, the deaths are going to increase. You don't wait until you've got a massive problem to sort the massive problem. You have to take preventative measures so we don't get there, because you're not talking about widgets or gadgets or products or services. You're talking about people's lives. So yeah, 59,000 people you would be responsible for. That's the sobering thought. But you know what? I think we've done a decent job of edutaining you. And yeah, I reckon it has been fun. I reckon we should do it again. So until our next video, and the next ones are going to be about what can you do at home with yourself, with your partners, with your friends, with your family, with your kids, whoever's in your house right now, in your flat, your apartment, wherever you are. What are you going to be able to do over these coming days and weeks to make things a little bit more fun? And Moji and me, we're going to be giving you some ideas. So thanks for watching. Stay safe.